Hello guys, hello, welcome back to the Modded XCOM series. This is episode 7. Last time we had a longer, relatively successful mission. We got a couple of people wounded. We fought the Chosen Assassin, did pretty well, I think. We didn't take any casualties from her as such, or didn't lose anyone. Fought off a shitload of the Lost. We do have some housekeeping bits and pieces to do. So, power at capacity we know about. That means we can't build anything else. But we are excavating one of these power coils. When that's done, we'll build a power conduit in there. That'll give us power back. Then we can start building new stuff. We have an unstaffed engineer. That's something we always want to watch out for because that's just a complete waste. What I'm going to do at the moment is I'm going to assign that engineer temporarily to the med bay. That is going to heal everyone up 100% faster. So that is great news. We can also remove Mylor's negative traits, which sounds like a good idea. That's going to be 5 days, but I don't know why that removed everyone from the infirmary. So, next we have some promotions for various people. I'm probably going to leave the randoms without promotion until we lose people. And Saucy, if you remember last time, has a promotion. Fucking hell. Okay, Saucy has a promotion branch where we don't actually want to take any of the promotion perks. They didn't really look that good. When we get a training center built, we'll take the 4th perk to get him up a level. So we're going to leave Saucy as it is. Modular shotguns finishing in a day. The Templars finishing a day. That's good. And then Proving Grounds coming online. So we've got all sorts of cool stuff happening at the moment. There are some supplies available to us, which are great. Let's finish making contact over here. Do want to keep an eye on the Avatar project. At some point, probably, when we get up 2 or 3 more points, we're going to want to go in for the black site. Okay, modular shotguns are complete. We can now add an extra upgrade slot to our shotguns, which is great. We're not going to do a tier 3 one. Let's do an instant celatid autopsy. I don't know what this is going to give us. Alright, here we go. The celatid is a simple organism similar to early life forms like echinoderms. The poison and acid it projects across the battlefield are actually its own organs repurposed for use as weaponry. One would think this is a disadvantage, but the celatids have a frankly unnatural regenerative ability and have been witnessed to survive a shocking amount of trauma. The creature's body is full of redundant organs, and as near as we can tell, they undergo several life stages, gaining more and more internal complexity. Among the other things we've detected asymmetrically distributed psionic nodules. Seeing as how the celatid lacks any identifiable form of natural sensory organ, we believe the creature uses these to detect hostile life forms. Finally, we have the antigrav system the celatid uses as its primary form of locomotion. Originally, it was assumed to be simply an augmentation to make the creature more viable in combat, but we've discovered communication systems similar to those fielded in Advent mechs. Combining this information with how primitive celatid biology is, we hypothesize that these creatures are nothing more than drones with a significant biological component. Okay. So we can now research hybrid alien turret tech and hybrid alien sword tech. 3 days each. Now we understand how and why celatives function in the field, we can work on producing our own versions of the biodrone technology. That's interesting. I wonder if that takes up a slot. That's almost worth a giggle. With information gained through examination of Celatid's biology for the sword, we can give our soldiers an edge in combat. Miniaturization of life support equipment to transfer Celatid biology to a hybrid sword. Don't know what that does. Maybe later. So that's interesting for 3 days. We are going to want resistance radio, but we can't build it until the power's complete anyway, so there's no point in doing that. Gauss weapons would potentially be pretty important. And then we've got all of the other autopsies to do. I think what we're going to do is we do need some tier 2. Alright, yeah, we're going to do the turret tech, and then we're going to do Gauss weapons. The sensible thing to do would probably have been to prioritize Gauss weaponry. Cool, okay, we have a Templar. Raccoon's got a promotion. Oh, we're going to have to listen to a monologue by Geist. He just never shuts up. Okay. So we've actually got a fucking really good set of orders here. So recruit engineer is definitely something we want. No risk of capture. You know, we might get someone wounded, but that's not the end of the world. That's a good thing. 8 days. We want that. Gather supplies. I'm less interested by the supplies than I am. We get a complete promotion out of this, so we could stick Mylor in this, or Loki, or one of our other kind of highly ranked people, and just instantly level them up in 4 days. I quite like the sound of that. Reduce avatar progress. Again, dead important. You know, will help us out at the end of the month. And recruit scientist is really good. So all of these things are top notch. I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and promote a soldier. Saying that, we're a bit fucking short on soldiers. I wonder if it's worth just instantly promoting our warlock, our Templar. Because those are generally pretty difficult to level up. Or we could... Everyone else is injured. Alright, well, I'll tell you what, well, no, I definitely want to push one of our higher levels, and we can't do it yet. So 5 days either for Mylor or Goldhawk. And I'd like to do Goldhawk. I know he watches these videos more than Mylor, so I think it's only fair that he should get the promotion. So let's not do this just yet. How about recruiting an engineer? This is pretty important. So who needs additional dodge? Probably Stucky, as he's going to be getting in close. we will keep sending Bart out on these just to give him experience so he doesn't get completely left behind. And I'm not going to spend any alloys stopping him getting wounded. Yeah, those things are pretty valuable. Could do with a few days without kind of any big fights going off. Cool, we can get into Europe. Ooh. Alright, so that's where the Warlock is. He's a bit of a pain in the arse until we've got the Templar kind of leveled up. Let's go and grab these supplies. So the start of this episode is a bit heavy on housekeeping. I apologise for that. But these things do need to be done. Here's our proving ground coming online. Okay, so we can build a skulljack and we can start building special ammo, which is important. So yeah, first we can build the limited, the special weaponry. These things are great, particularly that one, and that one, when you've got some experience, but we don't need them right now. Let's build this skulljack. It's going to take 2 weeks to get it done. These are interesting. These are new. Prototype plasma weapons. More impact but less accuracy than our standard tech. And laser weapons. I'm guessing more accuracy and less damage. So. Okay, so this is something new. We appear to have underestimated the computational capacity of the celatid brain nodules. While it's doubtful if creatures are truly sapient, a preserved brain nodule can outpace any Earth-made computer from the early 21st century. Due to the risks inherent in using psionic technology around Advent Network, we've decided to repurpose the celatid brain nodules entirely and have actively retarded their latent psionic potential. This requires us to mount sensory equipment on the turret frame, but it does save on the significant electronics costs that are entailed when producing an autonomous attack drone. As well as repurposing the creature's biology, we've decided to use salvage from the recovered celatid cadavers to give the unit an anti-grav drive system of its own. So far, all celatid turrets come standard with a conventional armament. New item available: deployable celatid turret. It's deployed like a grenade, thrown to a spot where a turret will appear. Well, I think we're going to have to give that a go, aren't we? That sounds fun. Right, let's... Gauss weaponry. What do we need? 1 celatid corpse, 100 supplies. Ooh. 10 alien alloys. So they're expensive. And the question is, are they single use? So we're gonna build one, because I think we should to try it out. But they might be too expensive for us to use regularly. Cool, Milo's recovered, Goldhawk's recovered. We have got everyone kind of back online. We could make contact with Europe. That'll give us 70 supplies each month. Brazil will give us 50. Chile will give us 80. I think we should probably do that because I'm guessing these red lines are kind of these mini black sites, and having those available to us as missions to take down the Avatar project is useful. Okay, here we go. New targets for a gorilla op. Okay. So, neutralize field commander, Operation Vodka Skin. It's a moderate one. Gives us quite a lot of supplies and counters sealed armor. All Advent soldiers are completely immune to environmental hazards, poison, fire, and ice. I'm not too worried about that just yet. The supplies would be nice. And there is a sit rep, Advent loot. Advent forces have stockpiled extra materials in storage chests. Okay. This is an easy one. And it counters a risk of capture on all covert actions. We almost certainly want to do this one. It gives us some intel, which isn't the greatest thing, but losing a person for being captured is just brutal. And cost of recruits will give us a scientist, and again it's search and destroy, bug hunt. I wonder if that's just a shitload of chrysalids, which sounds awful. Alright, we're doing this one. Recover item from an Advent facility. Operation Danger Tirade. It is an easy mission, so we might be able to use it to level up a couple of people, a couple of our less experienced team members. Let's take everybody out. So, I'm not going to take Goldhawk, because I know he's going on the next covert action, and I don't want him wounded and unavailable. Our Reaper is not available. So we will take... We're going to take Mylor, because he's our only specialist and he can hack things at a distance. We will take... Bob as a marksman. And then Max with his shotgun, I think. Let's take Loki. Do we want the smart gun? I don't know that we necessarily do. Oh, maybe. Let's take KP. So we've got KP and Max are going to be our less experienced ones. Let's take someone else with a bit of experience. Let's take there's much difference between these two. Not a huge amount. Let's take Vinny on this one. What I'd actually like is, rather than another shotgun, I'd like someone who can take a fucking mag rifle, to be honest. And I don't know who that is. It might be IT. Yeah. So we're going to take KP out. We'll put Vinny in instead of KP. We're going to take mostly frag grenades. And Max does not want a travel light perk. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so going into Stinktown, Cairo. Stucky is sending me messages saying come and play Apex. So when we save it, we'll take a little break here. Well, there's a mech there, which makes me glad we brought Milo. Okay, we've got 14 turns. Let's save here. And I will see you in just a second. Okay, we are back. A little bit of an Apex win with Stucky on the new game mode. Good fun, good fun. I think we've got time to do this mission. So, we said we saw a mech here. There is a window, so Milo can potentially go at it from this side. I do not want to be scouting with bobbins. That seems like a bad idea. There we go. There's Max. There's one of our scouts. Go and find what's going on, Max. There's a nice building there. I think Bob can probably head up there nice and early. Loki, don't bust a window and set the alarms off. That's a bad thing. I think we've triggered something. Okay, there is... What do we see? Sectoid Mind Bender. And I thought I saw a Purifier as well. I think what we're going to do is try and get flanky shots on him. The only thing to watch out for is going to be the... Well, is going to be the robot, which is bad news, and all the other enemies. Yeah, Purifier, Mindbender, probably someone else. But also the container time. Let's have Bob over this way. There we go. Now we can see what's going on. Advent Striker. Don't know what that is. Don't like not knowing what that is. IT, I think, is good up here. Milo is pretty accurate, so I think we can have Milo back here and in Overwatch just in case these guys come back this turn. Loki can move over here and go into Overwatch on this turn, I'm pretty certain. Max and Vinny are going to get in close. Alright. Now, if they stay there this turn, or if they come back, I'll be feeling good about this attack. They're not, they're fucking off. Which is more than a little irritating. Oh, here comes an officer with the mech group. Fuck fuck's sake. Bob, you stay where you are. Like that 100% chance to hit. That's great. How do we do this? You know what? I'm going to spend a turn just waiting. I think. Just adjust slightly. We'll bring Mylor up. Oh, we didn't put Mylor into any cover. That was stupid. Okay, come on back this way. There we go. That's what we wanted. So, we've got a choice here. I'm going to open fire, I think, with Bob on the Purifier. Because we have... Well, there's no critical, unfortunately. I was going to say we have a decent chance to make him explode, which would be excellent. Or do we launch a flechette grenade into the middle of it? I don't know that we've got anyone close enough to. I don't think we brought any. Yeah, Loki can't quite reach. So we know Loki has to be in Overwatch because he has a... I'm going to save Vinny. He's got run and gun. IT. Do we want to holo target? No, probably not. Overwatch. Overwatch. And an Overwatch with Max. Alright, Bob. Make this guy explode, please. Or do nothing. Or don't kill him. You know, that's an option as well, I guess. Right, that Mindbender needs to go. Good shooting. Nice Loki, bad Max. There's the explosion we wanted. Good shit. Okay, not entirely according to plan, but worked. We're going to spend a turn reloading. And just... you know, I do not want to trigger this squad just yet. So we're just going to get into a slightly better position. I meant to reload that. Good shooting from IT. I think Max was the only one who let us down on that one. And we will take cover. You know what we could do? We could do the scan area with Mylor if these guys don't show up on this turn. Boop. What do we see? Okay. Spark, mech. Well, an Advent Spark. Oh, this is the fucker that explodes. So and a turret. So we've still got multiple groups to fight. Bob, can you shoot that turret yet? You can't. Okay, Loki, forward you go. That guy is bad news. good news is powered EM disruptor. Stun both of these fuckers. Yes! That's excellent. That is really, really good. IT can holo target this motherfucker. Yeah, how do you like it, bitch? Bob? 86%. Nice, good damage. And Loki? Out of actions, okay. What have we got? 42. It's not great. Oh, good shooting, IT. Yeah, fairly impressed. I don't want to move too close because I don't want to set this turret off. But I would like to get somewhere where I can actually kill those fuckers. Next turn, maybe. Okay, Max is good right here. May as well have a bit of a blast at this guy from range. Max needs to go to the shooting range. We'll run Vindred up. Good. Okay. I'd like to get a kill on the Spark with Mylor, if possible. Well, turret's in the game. Oh, and Celadon's okay. Right, kill this thing. I do not want it charging up and exploding. Oh, Mylor. Decent damage on the turret. Come on, Max, land something. Thank you. Okay. Next problem is this guy. Can't reach it. I think it's shut down for one more turn, but I can't be certain. The turret is bad news. 60% or 73. 50% accuracy. That thing's got to go. Oh, Vinny! IT has a shot on the turret from over here, which is nice. Come on, IT. Nice, IT is our hero. Alright, come on, kill this motherfucker. My lord, Jesus Christ! Yeah, the mech's back up. It is going to launch rockets at us. This might kill us. That's a lot of damage. We'll try with Mylor first. Well, saying that, we could. How's everyone feeling? Not too bad. Still can't get the kill. Alright, Bob, kill this thing. Finally. Right, we know we've got Celatids over here. So let's just make sure we've got some cover. I do not want to trigger them yet. So I'd like to give basically Bob as many shots at them as possible at range. I'm actually going to move Max back a touch because he is fairly badly hurt. Loki can probably survive a shot. And what we want to do is get Milo close enough to remotely hack this this thing. Okay. I'm disappointed we couldn't kill that robot. That is no bueno. So probably over here somewhere. Good. And the nice thing is, we know we can move forward enough. There's not great cover to be had, to be honest, if they're coming this way. I think the initial plan's the right one. Is a bit of long range shooting as much as possible. Alright, let's stop this countdown and then we can think about how we deal with the next set of enemies. Increase current region. You know what? That's fine. Okay, good shit. What I'd like to do is probably get close enough that we can shoot at things. But not so close that we trigger them this turn. Oh. Hello. Over this way. That's unexpected. And a first miss for Bob. I thought they were standing still. Okay. That's not the end of the world. We can work with this. That's bad shooting. That's bad shooting. Alright, Bob. Start dealing damage from range, please. everybody else, what we're going to do is fall back in a nice orderly fashion. Stay in cover. Jesus Christ, my lord. Last mission you were on fire. This you can't land anything. Okay, back here. IT. We need to at least kill the one that's been injured, right? 62. IT is our crack shot on this one. $51. Now we're going to pull Max back. We'll have Vinny in full cover as well. Okay, Milo is hurt. He can fix himself. That's alright. Yeah, Bob. I really do not want to kind of start getting in close with these things because they've got that poison attack as well. Milo can take a couple of hits. Come on, IT. Good shooting again. I tell you what, we'll just let IT do everything. So what we could do now, if we can get close enough, is I wouldn't be adverse to a bit of a sprint and a shotgun. Again, Max is very low on health. And he can't hit shit. Honestly, Max, if you get shot here, it's kind of your own fault. Can't reach with that. Can zap it. Good shooting, Loki. That should help a bit. Vinny, up you come. Vinny's still actually hurt. I forgot about that. Medic sprint. He can't sort himself out. Will you land this? Will you actually hit something, Milo? So we can just fucking go home. Thank you. Cool, okay. 4 soldiers wounded, which sucks, because they were wounded because we just couldn't take care of that robot. But other than that, I think a reasonably successful mission. Yeah, dealt most damage, IT. Good job. Okay, do we get some promotions out of that? You know, I don't know. No, we got 2. So I don't know if Vinny did a lot. Bob was solidly okay. Milo was fucking horrendous. Max was fucking horrendous. Loki was okay. Breach. Fire at an enemy using 2 ammo. Should you miss, you do destroy the target's cover instead. That sounds actually pretty useful. Large boost to crit when using the shotguns. An additional point of base damage with your primary weapon. Well, shit, yeah, that just... Is that... the question is that a one-time use thing, or is it a permanent bonus? Because if it's a permanent bonus, it's great. If it's a one-time use thing, it's not. And IT definitely gets a promotion because he was really good. Flash round, disorient target, multi-targeting, so multiple enemies, and high def hollow. Attacks against enemies you've hollow targeted are more likely to critically hit. Multi-targeting. Cool. So we stopped the dark event. We got some intel. Pretty happy. Alright, that is going to do it for today. Lots of housekeeping, only a short mission, but sometimes that's the way they go. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.